All right, so there's been this quiet revolution in Google Drive recently, and it's come in under the umbrella of what are called smart chips. And I think when I first saw them, I probably had the same reaction you did, which was, interesting, small little automations. But the more and more that I start to use them, the more powerful that they appear to be. So today we're going to dive on it really quick. So I'm in a document and I want to use smart chips. So the first thing to do is just type the @ symbol. When you type the @ symbol, what that does is bring up a drop-down menu. And it's got a couple of different things you can do. You can start typing, like let's say I wanted to include today's date. I start typing today, it pre-configures to today's date. I click tab and that inserts a date. Yeah, interesting. Standard formatting, awesome. But let's go ahead and do something a little bit more complex. So if I type the @ symbol here, if you look down through this drop-down, there are a number of different options. Let's go to an email draft. So this happens all the time. You're working with other team members on a project. You want to collaborate on an email, and you want to do that in Drive because it's the easiest place to do this. So this throws up a template that you can very quickly start to collaborate and agree on an email, maybe to send to, a customer or a project update or something like that. The cool thing about it is this icon, the preview in Gmail, that allows the user who's going to send the email to click that button, and it automatically takes the pre-formatted stuff here, loads it into an email template, and allows you to go ahead and hit send. So it takes that kind of copy and paste drudgery out of the game. All right, so let's go down and do something else. So if I type @ symbol again, and this time I'm going to select maybe a review tracker. Maybe I've got a couple of different things that we need to review as products or something like that. So here when I type the @ symbol, it throws in a table. Now this is where it gets interesting. So I've got a reviewer, I can do a name, I can do a note. Let's say that there's a document that I want to add. So a file, test2 folder. I want to add that in as a note. So now that's a live link so other people can quickly get to it. I can type file names, folder names, and be able to add those links quickly into a document. Now, it also came preloaded with some drop-downs. Not started, in progress, under review, and approved. They're color-coded, which makes it super nice when looking at a table. And you can also add and edit options. So you can have a drop-down, very easily color-coded, kind of bringing in some of those sheet-type project management tools directly into a doc where you can all collaborate on. Now, let's take it one step deeper. So let's say that you've got a series of drop-downs that you want to create yourself. Well, if you go down beneath some of the preset stuff like meeting notes, email draft, review tracker, if you go down to the bottom, you'll start to see that there are some other elements that you can bring in, including a drop-down. So if I collect a drop-down, I can start a new drop-down. So I can create my own drop-down lists here. In addition, if I wanted to type an @ symbol, and let's say that I wanted to bring in a task into a document, I can add task title. I can assign it to somebody. So here I'll just assign it to myself, and I'll make the due date September, let's make it October 6th. Assign a task. So what that does is now it integrates with Google Tasks, and it will add that task onto my task list. So you can assign other people that are in the document, etc. You can call out people, which will be, at an @ symbol. Let's go at BWW Williams. Right. Enter. Now, when I click somebody's name, it actually, let me move myself over here. Mentioned people are not notified, but you can give them access to the document. This allows me to be able to share this document now with the person that I've called out. So it all starts from the @ symbol. If you type the @ symbol, that drop-down menu comes up. But spend some time with it. Go through some of the options. There's some really interesting ways to automate creating horizontal lines, inserting a tablet, a table, being able to share a document out, insert tasks, collaborate on stuff like emails. There's some really cool stuff here. So hope that helps.